Hello everyone, we are from Juntarawong. Our project is herbal soap from antibacterial protection against skin diseases from Cardamom, Whiskers, Stevia. Let's watch our project.
Part 1. I'm going to talk about method of herb soap. First of all, we need to prepare basic equipment. We are using this soap for 1000 gram, cardamom powder for 6 gram, Whiskers herb for 6 gram, Stevia leaf for 6 gram, cardamom powder for 2 gram, Whiskers herb for 2 gram, Stevia leaf for 2 gram. Nitrogen fragrance oil for 5 drops, 1 12 baker for 15 ml bakers, and the last equipment is a hot plate. And now, I'm going to talk about the method. Firstly, with 1000 gram of this soap. After that, grind cardamom powders and stevia leaves into fine powder. The Whiskers herbs is already finely ground. After that, mixture the 3 herbs into 50 ml bakers as follows: 1 cardamom powder for 6 gram, 2 Whiskers herb for 6 gram, 3 stevia leaves for 6 gram, 4 cardamom powder for 2 gram, Whiskers herb for 2 gram, stevia leaf for 2 gram. Mix the kislau in a pot and mix it on a hot plate. Wait until it is fully mixed fine. After that, pour 150 gram of kislau into 5 to 150 ml bakers. Mix kislau with the pre-measured herbs as follows: 1 cardamom powder for 6 gram, 2 Whiskers herb for 6 grams, 3 stevia leaf for 6 gram, 4 cardamom powder for 2 gram, Whiskers herb for 2 gram, and stevia leaf for 2 gram. Stir alcohol into the mold to reduce air bubble and sanitize the surface. After that, pour 100 gram for kislau into the mold. This one will not contain herbs. After that, pour each kislau herb mixtures into its respective mold, including that one combined, all the 3 herbs, and then let the soap sit slightly. Then add 5 drops of nitrogen fragrance oil and stir until blend. And the last step, allow the soap to harden fully. Then remove it off the mold for use. Technique for solving base extractions for herbal compounds. First, prepare the equipment and herbs, stevia, Whiskers, and cardamom. Measure 5 grams for each into separate bakers. Next, pour 200 ml for 70% ethanol into each baker. Heat the baker at a constrained temperature for 20 minutes to extract the active compounds. After heating, allow the extract to cool. Then, filter out the herbals residue using a strainer. Finally, pour the extract into conical flask, seal them tightly, and store them in a refrigerator at 4 degrees Celsius. How to prepare and test bacteria culture tubes. Step 1. First, we prepare foods for the bacteria and neutralize solution. Then, we correct bacteria from the body to grow in this mix. Step 2. Let the bacteria go for 2 to 3 days. After that, check them under a microscope to confirm growth. Step 3. Now, we take 20 test tubes and fill each one with 4 ml for the bacteria cultures. Step 4. Divide the tube into 4 groups. Tube 1 to 5 are the control groups, no herbs or medicine add. Tube 6 to 10, just Stevia, and antibiotics called M.6. We test with different concentration. 25 grams per liter, 12.5, 6.25, and 3.125 grams per liter, plus 0.5 grams per liter for amoxicillin in each. Tube 11 to 15, get Whiskers herbs with the same level and amoxicillin. Tube 16 to 20, repeat the same setup as tube 11 to 15 to check consistency. Step 5, examine each tube under the microscope to see how the bacteria react to the treatment. Step 6, prepare 3 petri dishes. Add a bit of bacteria from the cultures into each dish. Step 7, in every dish, make 4 small holes. In hole 1, add the herb at 25 grams per liter. Hole 2, guess the herb at 3.125 grams per liter. Hole 3, guess the amoxicillin at 0.5 grams per liter. Hole 4, guess only distilled water. Step 8, watch closely for results. Which one stop the bacteria best? Gram staining technique overview. Start by cleaning both sides of a microscope. Slide with alcohol. Sterilize a metal rope by heating it until red hot. Then let it cool. Experiment groups, negative control, 5 test tubes without bacteria. Cardamom extract 5 tubes with 25%, 12%, 6%, and 3% extracts, plus 1 with amoxicillin. Whiskers extract, same setup. Stevia extract, same setup. Now, smear thin layers for bacteria on the slide. Pat it quickly through a flame to flick the bacteria. Apply crystal violet stand for 30 seconds, then rinse with distilled water. Next, add iodine for 30 seconds and rinse again. The color life using 95% alcohol for 10 to 20 seconds, then rinse. Add softening oil stand for 30 seconds, rinse one more, and let it slide dry. And the last step, place a drop of distilled water and cover with a cover slip at a 45 angle. Finally, observe the slide under the microscope. Cardamom stop bacteria the best with almost no growth in. Stevia will okay, less bacteria at higher strength. Whiskers didn't stop bacteria much, so cardamom is the most effective, followed by stevia, then Whiskers. This image shows a test tube without any add herbs. It contains Staphylococcus aureus bacteria, with a pair is around shaped cultures, resembling bunch of grapes. Cardamom shows the strongest antibacterial effect among the herbs tested. It clearly reduces or completely stops the growth of Staphylococcus aureus at all concentrations, especially at 25 grams 1000 ml. The dark stained parts in the image are plant cell debut. Stevia had moderate antibacterial activity. It worked well at high concentration, but became less effective at lower ones. Still, even at low levels, it led fewer bacteria than Whiskers. Whiskers was the less effective. It showed little to no ability to stop bacteria growth, especially at the low concentration. Even at higher dose, many bacterial colonies were still present.
Thank you for your attention.